Hello everyone, welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past. As you can see, we're back in the village of Outcasts once again after completing the 4th dungeon, which for us is technically our 3rd. Because, you know, I like to do things out of order, that's just kind of my style, you know. Why have to deal with convention? But anyway, so we're back here in the village of Outcasts. I guess you can kind of say this has been our hub of activity for the past few episodes. But anyway, this should be the last one that we have to deal with this place. So since that's going to go on, I want to take the time and show you this little place. Well, I'll just head on in to show you. It's a nice little shop that is in here in the Village of Outcasts in the Dark World that wasn't here previously in the Super Nintendo version of this game. Anyways, this place sells some pretty nice items you can put in your bottle. You can get a bee, you can get a bulk golden bee, or you can get a fairy. In such a dangerous world, you may need many things. Select something that you like. I think I will grab this fairy, because if you remember on the last episode, we got another bottle, our 4th and final one, so I will fill it up with a fairy for now. Anyway, so this wasn't in the game in the Super Nintendo version, as I said. So it's a pretty unique shop. It's the only place I believe you can get fairies, or you can buy fairies, so to speak. You can get them at fairy fountains and anywhere. So if you don't want to go all the way, go out of your way, and look for a fairy at a fairy fountain or inside one of the dungeons, you can just go here. So anyway, oh, and if you're wondering what's the difference between this golden bee over here and this regular one, golden bees actually attack all the enemies on screen and then come back to you. You know, they're kind of like your pet, so to speak. Anyway, so, well, that's that. I thought I'd show you all that before we moved on, because today we're going to be taking on the 3rd dungeon of the game. Try to get rid of that guy. So now we're back doing stuff in chronological order. Anyway, let's try to get away from this thief. Taking my bombs. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that. Off the clock, I went back to the Pond of Happiness, or the Fountain of Happiness? I'm gonna go with Pond. But anyway, went back there and I maxed out the upgrades for the amount of bombs we can carry and the amount of arrows we can carry. And I'm just gonna say that took a decent amount of ruby grinding. But since I started off like 700 last episode, or ended with 700, I should say, it didn't take too long. But anyways, there's a nice little place. You took my shield. There we go. We got it back. That would have been bad if I had lost that. But anyway. Oh hey, bee. Let's kill it. Anyway, so now we're on to do this dungeon. We're fully equipped, I should say. And if I could. Oh, look, there's a rock in a bush. How many times has that happened in real life? But anyway, so now we can move on to the 3rd dungeon. And I think I want to start up here. What's unique about this dungeon, in comparison to the other ones, is it's really non-linear. It's got multiple entrances to it, so therefore multiple ways to go about completing it. Anyways, I'm going to ignore this crack in the wall for right now. Let's try to avoid that blue thing. Anyway, some more of these star things. Let's just run over them. And I believe this is our map. Yeah, there we go. You got the map, blah, blah, blah. We've seen it a million times. No need to go over it again. But anyway, let's explore this dungeon a little bit. I will say that this dungeon can be kind of annoying, but what also makes it kind of interesting is it's also one of the shortest dungeons in the game if you complete it in a certain order. But because it's me, I'm going to show you how, or just about every room in the dungeon, what a normal kind of playthrough of this dungeon would be like if you weren't speeding your way through it. Anyway, I think we want to fall down this hole right now. Again, you can kind of do this in any particular order you want to, but, I'm just going the way that I think would work best for right now, for this playthrough. Oh, and watch out for that hand. That is the Wallmaster, I believe? Anyways, he'll do a very annoying thing where he'll pick you up and he'll grab you. And he'll send you back to wherever you entered the dungeon. But the nice thing is, he doesn't actually hurt you. But it can be very annoying because if he picks you up and returns you to that spot, all the enemies that were there will respawn. So that can get kind of annoying. Anyway, so we have one key already. What's down? No, we already been. I believe there's a locked door down there and to the left, so don't even bother going down there. I'm going to be going up. Let's see what's in these skull pots. Nothing? Okay. Anyway, we're back in that room, so there's that. Oh, that was cool. He ricocheted into the pit. It's nice. Anyway. Let's ignore that locked door for now. Because I think we're gonna try and go down this hole? Trying to remember where all these went. You know. Okay. This will lead us to the other side of the dungeon. Oh, I thought there were gonna be some enemies here. Oop, no, there's this pillar of flame. This pillar of fireballs coming at us. Anyway. But, this dungeon's kinda interesting. Ooh. Wasn't quick enough. Trying to see what's in the skull pot. This place is kind of interesting. It's kind of the dark temple of the game, or at least I feel it is. You know, it's got the whole vines growing everywhere. It's very dark. You can see all the skeletons, you know, bodies of skeletons hanging on the wall. It's kind of creepy, but you know, I believe this is a compass. Yeah, there we go. So there's the compass. We got that now. So the only item we're really missing is the master key? The big key. Don't know what I'm referring to, but anyway. Oh, we just went through here. Where am I going? Alright, this door right here will lead you to where we fell down before, and it'll just lock you out. So I'm trying to think where we need to be going. Let's go up. I apologize if my voice sounds a little low or off right now. I got something stuck in my throat and I can't get it out. Anyway, maybe a good bottle of water would help. But anyway, I believe this is another key. Yeah. And if I haven't mentioned this or not, these enemies that are trying to attack me right now are called Gibdos. They're the undead enemies of this game, and they're very resilient to damage. Very few things can hurt them. And even my upgraded sword takes a while to kill them. Anyway, let's go in this room. Okay, now we're out here. Yeah, okay. Where we want to be going next is actually on the other side of this area. It should lead us to where the big key is. And what you could have done from the start, which I didn't do, because, you know, I want to kind of show off the dungeon. You know, kind of see what you're going to get exposed to. Ooh, let's try to, let's kill these guys, because we have to, oh yeah, watch out for the hand, because that thing can just be so annoying. Anyway, where the big key is in this door right there, but in order to get to it, you have to go through another one of those, block switches, where, ooh, I do not want to get hit by that thing. It just, that would annoy me greatly. Anyway, so... Dang it, I thought that was right. Okay, what? Maybe it's way too much to the right. Let me fix this. It's weird. One thing I'd have a problem with in this dungeon is this thing. But, anyway... What was I saying? Yeah, so watch out for the hands. They're here to ruin your day. They're here to pretty much be the biggest nuisance that you'll ever face. Alright, let's take care of these enemies. I don't know, I don't have to. Oh, you see? This is what I'm talking about. They come and get you when you least expect it. Now we have to go through all this again. Anyway, I'm going to try to be more cautious next time. It's just sometimes you can't help it. I mean, it's annoying. And you can't permanently defeat those things at all, either. They just keep coming back once they, you know, it's like a set amount of time. So anyway, just be careful, be a little bit cautious, and you should be okay. I kill them every time, but there's no point. They don't, like, give you a... they don't replenish a heart, or drop a rupee or anything. Anyway, so, round 2 of this room. Yeah. Ridiculous, huh? I'm gonna try to skip the enemies if I can. I didn't mean to run into that. And get the big key. and I'm actually going to use my magic mirror and go back to the entrance of the dungeon. Alternatively, I could just get picked up by a wall master. But, you know, I'd rather not. I'd rather not wait around for that. Anyways, let's go back into where we saw the big chest, because we want to be getting the, well, the treasure of this dungeon. Let's see. Equip my bombs. Alright, so it's there, and you're probably wondering, well, aren't we supposed to go back to that first spot that we landed in and bomb that wall and retrieve it there? Well, I'm not going to do that, because, you know, I'm not the person to do everything in the, you know, in the right order. I like to do things contradictory to what they should seem. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys a neat little trick I learned just recently. I was watching a speedrun of this game. Oh, what is this guy doing? I'm trying to get rid of these guys so this trick goes smoother. Anyway. Come on, please let me hit you. Come on. Come on. Man, he is just avoiding me. There we go. Can I get that ruby? Okay. Anyway, there's a trick I picked up, and if I can get it, if I can do it right, I'll show you. What you're supposed to do is put a bomb behind you and be near the edge of this. Ah, I messed up. You'll see it in a second. I'm not perfect, but let's wait for it to explode. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to do. Anyway, the damage from the bomb will actually push you over the hole. So you get hurt in the process, but it's a good trade-off, because now we have our special item. You found the fire rod. This rod commands red fire, but watch your magic meter. Yep. Anyway, and well, how do we get back? Well, I'm not going to waste another bomb. I'm actually going to use my hook shot and go back over here. So, alright, we got the item that we needed, so we can go out of this dungeon for right now. Ah, dang it! I was facing the wrong direction. Anyway, wow. Wow! What kind of luck is that? I don't know. Anyway, let's head back to that left skull. Wow. I'm just doing horrible. I'm not going to annoy you guys with the beeping. I'm just going to pull up my fairy and, come back here, fairy! This happened to me... Where are you going? There we go. I hate when they do that. Anyway. It's alright. Back to this part of the dungeon, and this place is just, it's non-linear, and it can be annoying. Oh yeah, and that door right above me now, over there is a, oh, that was cool. I didn't know you could die from that. Yeah, stupid hand. That door right there, you can get to it by pushing one of those star switches on the other side of, the other side of this room. But it is a complete waste of a key, because that room you lead in is completely pointless. It does nothing. All there is in there is enemies and skull pots. You know, it's like they put that in here to troll you, and I don't know why. Anyway, so another little trick to this dungeon is, you see, I just picked up a key there. This will actually be used to skip part of the dungeon, which can be a little bit time-consuming, but you know. So, complete the dungeon any way you want. I'm going to do it my way, because that's me. Anyway, let's dash across this little bridge segment and try to avoid this, that row of, flaming balls. I don't know what to call them. Anyway, so now we're in this kind of room. Dang it! Oh well, I'm glad we got the key out of the way, because you can see right there, there's a chest down there. That's the actual key you want to be getting. To unlock this door. I just had one left over because of the way the game works, because of that trick room, where they trick you into thinking it's actually important, but it's not. Like a lot of the rooms in this dungeon, actually. Stupid hand. I hate that thing. Anyway, so just go about this room the way that I'm doing it. You try to... dang it! Man, I really need to pay attention more. Anyway, so, but if you try to, okay, there's the hand. If you try to pull out your hookshot and try to cheat the system, you'll just end up hitting the stars in the middle of the room. Oh, excuse me. And you'll just fall down another pit. So anyways, just complete it the way I'm doing it. My throat's killing me. And move on to the next room. And oh yeah, if I haven't mentioned it already, the Gibdos are actually very weak to fire. Specifically the fire rod, so it it'll completely disintegrate them after one hit. And it uses a good bit of magic, but usually I don't want to get hit by that thing. Oh, thing is everywhere. And by the way, whose hand is that? I mean, I understand it's a monster, but who is it supposed to represent? Anyway, so now that we have some torches over here, you know what we gotta do. I believe from every dungeon forward, you need to be lighting torches. Like, I don't think they just put that in there to mess with you. Let's get rid of these mini Moldorms and this Gibdo. Die. But anyway, so man, what was I saying? Can't remember before I got off topic. Well, anyway, you can kind of get done with this dungeon. I don't know, it's kind of weird, but annoying at the same time. And you see why I kind of put it off. Well, that and the sword upgrade just makes this so much nicer. Well, it makes the rest of the game pretty much smoother, but this dungeon, you know, it helps. Anyway, next key. And I believe this is the last room before the boss. Yep. So let's go ahead and fall in. Actually, make sure you equip the fire rod because it'll be useful in this fight. You know, makes sense. Unlike some dungeons where they give you a treasure and you don't even have to use it to kill the boss. Anyway, so let's go. Hopefully, I can survive this battle without using the fairy. Anyway, so this is Mothula. I believe that's his name. And the strategy here is either to hit him with your sword or hit him with the fire rod. Now, obviously, it's easier with the fire rod for the most part. Ooh, there he goes. See how much easier this is with the upgraded sword? But fire rod and your upgraded sword are very effective. I don't know if arrows work, but why would you want to use those? You know, that's kind of... Anyway, alright, he's dead. That was easy, guys. Wow. Whew, that was quick. But anyway, so now we claimed our 4th crystal. We freed our 4th maiden, even though this is the 3rd temple. 3rd dungeon. Alrighty. So I wonder what this maiden has to say this time. Ding, 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 ding. Link, thanks to you I was able to escape the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Blah blah blah. More slow text. Do you know the prophecy of the Great Cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. ... If a person with an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear. And he alone must face the person who unleashed the Great Cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a member of the Knights of the Hyrule, who protected the Hylian royalty, can become the hero. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue... ... Zelda without fail. Do you understand? Yes, I do. May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce. Awesome. Swing! Alrighty, we're done with that. With this dungeon, we don't have to worry about it anymore. You know, and I'm... how many hearts are we up to now? Let's see. We're up to 16. Very nice. And as you remember, we had 4 left at the beginning of the episode. We have 3 more dungeons to do, so that means 3 more hearts. So, in essence, we only have 4 more heart containers to get on the side. So that's pretty nice. You know, we're kind of rounding out the end of the game. Well, I wouldn't say near the end, but you kind of see what it's coming down to is what I'm saying. Anyway, oh, and before I do anything else, I want to kind of mention my route that I kind of discovered. As I was saying, I was watching someone speedrun this game, and they were actually, they did quite a few interesting things, but this is one of the dungeons that they really, flew through, and that's kind of why I incorporated some of that into what I did in this episode. Anyways, but they did a speedrun, and it was actually on a marathon. It was actually a little program. It's called Awesome Games Done Quick. It's actually a charity organization that plays through video games. You know, that tries to speed through them as fast as they possibly can. And while they're doing it, people will watch the marathon. They'll watch them do it and donate money. And this money will go directly to different charity organizations. Many ones have to deal with fighting cancer and autism and things like that. So anyway, if you want to, after you're done with this video, you can go on Google and type in Awesome Games Done Quick on YouTube. Also, if you want to watch some other games being played real quickly. But they're definitely worth checking out. I find them really interesting, and I hope maybe you guys will find them interesting too. Anyway, I think I'll post the link in the description below. If not, again, just go to Google. But I'm pretty sure I will. So, anyways, check them out. They're a good organization. They run their marathon every once a year, I believe. So they're pretty interesting to watch, and it's just great. But anyway, that rant's done. So I think we can move on now since we've cleared this dungeon. But I think this is all for the episode. It's been pretty quick, but this is all I want to do for right now. So on the next part, we will head out and do the 5th dungeon. Yeah, we'll actually be doing stuff in order. Kind of boring, huh? But anyway, so that's just what we'll have to do. So I want to thank you all for watching. I'm Azarius92, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.